features me and several of our friends with Circus Hearts WMMR Band of the Month. 6:30 tomorrow night. Another great selection from this band, Baby Bye Bye. Smooth sounds, the PA sound. PA music, as I say. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night. Now, as we start the show, excuse me, I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. We're going to start working on this tooth and these teeth because it's giving me a little bit of a, and I might short some words. But anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is, in fact, Tuesday night, 100% live. This is the You Show. I am your host, Jeff the Short Perini. Jewel Tatey out of commission tonight. Jewel had way too much fun in the sun, some sunburn, some sun poisoning, she thinks, ailing, laying in bed. We miss you, Jewel. We will see you next week. We'll see me tonight, Tuesday. We'll see me tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. 3 shows this week. But tonight, one that I have waited a while for. Got to see this band at the 717 Entertainment 400th anniversary show run by our friend Nick Myers. As you know, we are a sponsor, proud sponsor of 717 Entertainment. I spent the weekend up there, saw some great bands, talked to and some good friends, good people, met new people. And I saw this band and I saw the reaction and I'm like, you know what? I need this band. Because the fans went absolutely ape shit for it. Coming up at 8:30 tonight, the one, the only, Atlas at Hold. And I give it an applause. I love this band. I love these dudes. And I'm telling you, rocked the 717 anniversary show. Male and female. Like it's a little harder rock. Even the ladies were loving it. This fan geek was loving it. I'm already fan geeked. Talking to my man Nick from Strange Culture. He's like, oh my God, man, Atlas at Hold. Freaking love them. And you will too. 8:30 this evening, we got 4 songs played from this band. They got a brand new one dropping this Friday. Keep an eye on these guys. We got a lot to do tonight. We're going to, of course, do a lot of Atlas at Hold. Talk about some things that are coming up. People that are coming up on the show. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. And some crazy fun. The audience, like I said, it's your show. And as I said on Facebook, the co-host tonight is the chat room. So come on in. Chat. Say hello. Say F off. Say whatever you want. Your show tonight. Whew, I am so excited. So tonight is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. I have zero desire to watch any of it. We got Wheeler and Schwarber up 24 in the house. A big year. And my wife thanks you guys for her support. She's up there learning the bass. We love you. We love these artists. We love bass. Freedom King Films, big yo to you as well. And the All-Star Game, like I said, the Phillies this year were bringing Kyle Schwarber and Zach Wheeler. Wheeler backed out. So it's only Schwarber if he even gets in the bat. That whole Jazz Chisholm home run contest thing last night. And Cal Raleigh, wherever this guy came from. I know where he's come from. I follow baseball, but this year, yeah. So, no All-Star Game. This is the All-Star stuff you need right here tonight. Even the audience is great. Up 24 and Freedom King Films. All these great people out there checking it out. This past Thursday, I want to say thank you again to the PA music scene and the team over at the Rusty Nail. A terrific show that featured Lynn Hurst, Lives Lost, and Twisted, all great friends of the show. Down at the Rusty Nail on Thursday, Major Moment was the headliner and brought in these local bands to have a great local show that was last Thursday at the Rusty Nail. Terrific time once again, ran some great people, some old friends, and just a great old time. And as you know, some of these bands, we see them from they're young, bring them on here, let them talk about it, watch them grow. And it's exciting. I mean, it definitely is exciting. This past Thursday was cool at Rose Street Park. Actually, yeah, then Tom and Jerry's, a lot of triple rail turn, a lot of Cat Rivers out there this weekend. Key Concert Series, 2 shows, Lady White Rat out there, Breaker, Twisted, you name it, the scene is popping. And we're going to ask the band where they're heading as well. But first, before that, we play a song. And the harder rock and metal community has been fantastic to our show of late. Like I said, we're kind of curving Wednesday nights to be a little more metal night to celebrate them as well as others. We'll still bring all the other stuff back. We always do, all the variety. But they've been great, and we've been loving it and bringing it. So some music, of course, Atlas at Hold. This is one a lot of people love. This is their one of their brand new ones, Immortalized. It's about 4 minutes and a little bit longer than 4 minutes. I want you to listen to these dudes and check out this fantastic song. One of my new favorites, Atlas at Hold, Immortalized. Theo show is 100% live Tuesday night. Get in here and let's watch. Let's go. Atlas at Hold, Immortalized.
Taking things
Holy, holy hell. You know, one of the rules they say of podcasting is when you start cursing, you may lose some of your audience. Holy fucking shit. Atlas at hold. Immortalized. And I am blown. I'm blown away. I am. As a huge fan, I'm actually looking at something on their page right now. Immortalized, of course. Um, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. Get it. Elite 85K, H. Okay, whatever that means. H. Right back at you, bruh. But, yeah, man. Atlas at Whole, great shit. And Twitch is, we say hello to anybody that does watch us on Twitch, live or recorded. We're getting a little more juice. You know, pushing those hundreds of views, which, you know, sounds silly to some. To us, it's huge. And bands like this, Atlas at Whole will certainly help push the magic. Not sure how many they got. I think we might be getting the whole band tonight, which would be awesome. Around 8:30 tonight, and Immortalized is one of their latest hits. Got a brand new one coming out on Friday. Link's going to roll down the bottom if you need to find them. Come check them out. We're going to talk about a lot, but one of the things we want to talk about, and no, I haven't gotten there yet, so no spoilers. Of course, it's the magic of Superman, the new Superman movie, of course, dominating the box office. This fella. Yeah, there's no shame, as you remember last week from Tyler. Shout out Tyler and Saving Vice. But we talked about figurines, collecting gadgets, toys, all that stuff. No shame. If he can do it, I can do it too. But Superman, yeah, man, it's been kicking butt at the box office. My brother saw it, and my nephew saw it, and his family, and he said, I would love it. I know you'll love it. 10 days until Happy Gilmore 2. Is that really happening? Is there really like a Happy Gilmore 2? Because, you know, you see all these, like this Freddy Krueger TV show. You see all these weird things that people make up on AI. I'm stunned at the lack of, no, the overabundance of time some people have. Like, if I had a nickel for every phony friend thing I got on Instagram, what is it with that? Why is Instagram so attackable? There's a trailer. Okay, there's a trailer for it. I'm buying it. Supposed to go to the dentist tomorrow. Couldn't be more nervous my entire freaking life. All right, this Elite 85. I'm gonna have to find a way to boot you because we don't need your H's all night, wherever you may be. Oh, hello, mate. Love your stream. I'd love to be a fan. Oh, yeah. Hit me up after, dude. Don't keep hitting the comment section with H. Please. It's our spam of the week. You know, we have a spam of the week, a beer of the week. Tonight, my awesome t-shirt, because I like to mix up the t-shirts. Tonight, of course, is the great support live music. Later on the show, we're going to talk about exactly how you do and don't support live music. There are differences, and the bands will tell you. And the show will tell you, because, you know, not to brag. Oops, that's coming up later, as you've seen. Not to brag, but we are coming up on August 19th to 8 years of the O Show. That's right, August 19th, 8 years of the O Show. And the things that make it great, the people that make it great, the audience that makes it great. We used to do numbered episodes, and then with Tuesday and Wednesday, I start combining them, and it got to be a little bit of a mess. So we're going to go back to years. We're going to do 8 years of the O Show. Guests to be determined. I'm working on some things. You got to bring in special people. They're all special, though. Special people for a special night. Myself, Jewel Tatey, will be in action. We're going to bring back several of the former guest co-hosts, or a few anyway. I say several. The few that want to come on out, some guest co-hosts that have helped me through and have worked with us Wednesday nights. Of course, Jewel and her terrific run. You know, all that. That's coming up August 19th. 8 years of the O Show. And tonight is supposed to be 350 on Tuesday nights. And somebody said, what are you doing for the big event? It's not really a big event tonight. I mean, it's huge because Atlas at Hold this year. To me, that's huge. But as far as numbers, that's okay. Let the numbers climb, man. 8 years of running, and people are like, how much money do you make? Yeah, it's not about that. I mean, some money comes here and there from things. That's cool and all. But it ain't about that, man. It's about this. It's about supporting live music. It's about getting the shows and seeing these bands and loving the hell out of their music. And like I said, this band tonight, Atlas and Hole, got a brand new one dropping Friday. I'm going to set my alarm clock for bright and early to make sure I get it. Gonna be up at 5 anyway for work, so I'll wake up at 4. The first thing I'll do is go to the new Atlas at Hold single. Sydney Sweeney on that night. You know, that would be fabulous. Jules' cousin, who we talk about on the show here, is an actress in Hollywood. She was in the Ted movies. She was the girl that married Ted, you know, and there's, so Jules like, oh yeah, she's kind of friends with Sydney Sweeney, worked with her before. I'm like, don't play. Don't play at all. Jessica Barth, if we're out there, don't let your cousin play. Have her reach out. Sydney Sweeney, that would be like one of the greatest. This, Sydney Sweeney, Steve Howie, Brianna Dale. No, in no particular order. But yeah, I am psyched for tonight. We have 3 more songs from this band that we're going to play throughout the night. Talk about their music, talk about some topics. We got a lot of them. So let's see what's going on down there at the All-Star game. It hasn't even started yet. And every year as a kid, I used to run to the TV because I wanted to see the introductions and players introduced. And now I'm like, exactly why? Like, what am I in a rush for? The game starts supposed to start at 8. Now, I like the jerseys, but I'm not, the rest of it doesn't really do much for me. Does as much for me as that Hannah Banana. What's that like? Is that even softball or baseball? I don't even know what that is. Savannah Bananas, whatever. I don't get into that either. People ask me why I stick so close to music. And I love sports, as you know. But I stick more to music because it's... corny ideas do not work. My brother is in the house. Good evening. Your brother has a appointment at the dentist tomorrow, and he's not thrilled. A little worried. So, here I am talking all about it on a Tuesday night. And that dude in the picture, that's my godson, my awesome nephew. I call him the boss, Robert Jr. My man got treated to Superman last couple days. Heard he loved it. Superman's in the house. Thank you for being in the house. He said, if you're out there watching live, we get a lot of people that watch after, recorded, etc. We get some that come in live, and some will comment, etc. We love that too. But I kind of forgot where I was even going with this thought. That was terrible. But anyway, if you watch live, you watch recorded, whatever. Who's the dentist? Warminster Dental Dentistry in Warminster. I met this guy, and he's like, we're going to size you up, and then we're going to operate. You're not taking anything out without a replacement. I'm not walking around with 4 empties. So, Doc, if you're out there watching, nah, not walking away with 4 empty spaces because we're going to pull 4 teeth. Don't get old, kids. That's what we have in store for life. Teeth. Dr. Patel. No, not. It's actually Warminster Dentistry. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow comes because I need my teeth or replacements. I eat too many. You know, being Italian, you eat a lot of sandwiches, cheesesteaks, hard food. You know, you can't have a flat tire up front here. It does not work. I'm already getting old. 30 is coming in 3 months. That's just great. Yeah, that's old. Lord. However, I get a lot of props for my audience appearance when I go to see live bands. I thank you for that. Even Chris from Rusty Nail called me old man. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that a great deal. But I get into it, man. I love music. I love 717 Entertainment. I love the whole PA music scene, whether it's metal, whether it's rock, pop, you name it. I'm here for it. My shirt, my Yosho stuff. We got more Yosho stickers coming. If I miss you on the sticker train, re-message me because something happened with the stickers. And buttons are coming in too. Yeah, buttons. Little buttons. Jewel's supposed to be making shirts, so get Jewel back here. I guess JD Wolf is really off social media. Right? We had this talk. I said that doesn't include YouTube, right? And he's like, he messaged me and he's like, I'm not sure, bud. We'll see. National League tonight, the prop bet, and I'm not going to mention the name, but the prop bet is Freddie Freeman or Ronald Acuna to win All-Star MVP in Atlanta. Because they ain't got much else so far this year. Atlanta's actually struggled this year. So maybe in their home field they throw them a bone. God, Atlanta is in 4th place behind the Marlins. Wow. That's absolute trash. But I love it. I love, like, when Dallas loses, I love it. When the Braves lose, love it. Celtics, Penguins, whenever they lose, I'm feeling good. I excuse anybody out there who might be a Penguin fan, especially anybody in the band. If you guys are hockey fans. We're passionate around here. We dig. That's what we do here. Freddie Freeman. Well, you know what? Freddie Freeman, former Brave. It's going to be a nice little homecoming for him, but Acuna might actually be the pick. You heard it here. That's my pick of the week. I rang the bell to it. Supposed to start the guys at 8:30. That's a few minutes. So real quick, we're going to do beer of the night. And I want to do this for a lot of people coming in and out. And beer of the night, we pick a new beer each week. It's either new to me or brand new release from a brewery. The brewery is Big Oyster Brewery. Look at this bad boy. And it's called Bite Me. Because, Bite Me. It is cucumber, watermelon, ghost. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit soury, too. Only 4.5% alcohol by volume, but here it is. Straight face, have not tried it. My wife tried to beg me for days to try one, but she can. Here is your beer of the week. Right here on the O Show, it is Big Oyster Brewery Bite Me. Watermelon and oh. I'm sorry, that's hitting me already. Okay. The watermelon is like extremely artificial. Whenever it's beer. The cucumber comes back at the end. I feel like I'm eating a salad. 4.5%. You can probably drink 100 of these in a night. If you can tolerate the combination of watermelon and cucumber. So, Big Oyster Brewery, if you're out there, shout out. We love you. If anybody knows them, been there. Hey, we love all our breweries. But tonight, Bite Me by Big Oyster Brewery cannot muster more than 3 out of 5 stars. It just, that watermelon is so artificial. It's almost brutal. And that cucumber thing. I don't even like cucumbers. If they're in the salad, I'm taking them out. My wife eats them. I do not. 8:25, and as a lot of you know, we will do the band early sometimes if they're ready. We got AJ and Parker and Dylan and Owen backstage. So if anybody can get themselves on the screen and a thumbs up if you guys are ready, we'll bring you out in a minute or two. So far, the only one on their camera is Dylan. So we need everybody else to jump aboard. All right, here comes everybody. Thumbs up all around. Greatly appreciate it. I appreciate it. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest is backstage and ready to come out here tonight. One of the absolute most fantastic bands you'll see right now today. And like I said, I gave up on saying local because when your music is on Apple Music and Spotify and YouTube and all that, you're now like a global band. Your music is being played all out the United States. So to me, it's no longer, hey, great local band. No, man, your shit's out there, great national band. This is one of the best around. Like I said, I got the pleasure of seeing him at the 717 400th anniversary, and I'm locked in. I see the people just flooding the floor, girls screaming, guys screaming, moshing, dancing. I'm like, yeah, I just kind of sat in the corner. I'm like, I love what I'm seeing here. And kind of got right to it. Within like 2 weeks, I'm like, hey, you guys want to come on? And they agreed. And tonight is that night. And looks like they brought the whole gang, which is awesome. So we're going to get a lot of opinions tonight. Let's welcome AJ and Parker.
What's
What's
up,
up,
guys?
guys?
Dylan, Owen,
Hey,
Jordan,
How's it
ladies and
going?
gentlemen,
What up?
fucking
what's up, everybody?
Atlas at hold. All right, how you guys
What?
doing tonight?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
Oh, it's going
Doing,
great.
I'm doing great. I'm going to start off by saying it might sound weird, but I'm 100% fan geeked right now. I'm fan geeked, man. This is some shit.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
I'm a huge fan, and what I saw was terrific. Mindless cinch on the house. Tastes sticking her tongue out at one of you fellas.
I think it's probably me.
It's a rock star. Why you stick your tongue out at a rock star? But
You know, I heard you
hey,
say earlier something about what was it? Being excited to see us. I mean, when you see us, look how handsome we are. You have to be excited to see us, right? Right?
there's no doubt about that.
Oh, my.
I mean, they come here Tuesdays and Wednesdays to watch this ugly face. So I'm sure the ladies are ready for five
Nah.
good-looking faces. Ah, Jesus Christ, this beard's horrible. Look at this mess. It's an
Well,
absolute mess.
you gotta try these things out. I see light mango.
Oh, I'm writing it down now. Of course,
Man,
IT
those
light.
things are really good. They're refreshing on a hot day. I'll tell you that.
I like it because this thing tonight, once again, no offense to the brewery, not my thing, man. It got 3 stars. Rough.
3 out of 10 or 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Let's not. Thank you. Let's not. I'm not that big a dick. You guys are like the first time we're ever actually talking to you. I'm not that. 3 out of 5. Uh, but guys, I like doing this. I like getting the opinions of all 5 dudes. We played Immortalize, and of course, I freaking love it. Love the song. It's fairly new. I want to get everybody's taste real quick on the process, creating it, how you feel about the song. We'll start with the guys who crank it out. The singer started with AJ and Parker. We'll make our way around the room.
So actually, the guy who wrote the song is not in the chat right now. He's
The
the
only one.
Donovan, but yeah, he's working tonight, so he couldn't join unfortunately. But
He's
no,
our lead guitarist.
yeah, he's our lead. But yeah, it was a fun process writing. So we started writing this song kind of like right after AJ's dad passed away, a couple like I guess close to a year now ago. But
Right.
right after that, so we took a lot of emotion that was kind of stirring from like that whole thing happening and threw it into this song. I wouldn't say the song like the lyrics and stuff are necessarily written about the situation, but we took a lot of the emotion from it happening and threw it into the song, made it like one of our more aggressive heavy hitters that we could, kind of come out of it.
Makes perfect sense. AJ?
Yeah. A really fun fact about it, quick fact, is they had the whole song like pretty much wrote already, and me and Parker actually booked a hotel. We were doing the vocals and stuff like that. We were getting ready to record it in the studio, and we pretty much sat down, played it, and probably within an
Yeah,
hour,
wrote it in like
we
2 hours.
Yeah,
We just got it done.
within an hour or two, we wrote it that night. The next day, we went in there and recorded it with Lee. He's awesome. So yeah, it was definitely a really emotional song for me. I kind of made my lyrics more about my struggle with losing my dad and just going through it mentally, and then kind of Parker was influencing me and trying to help me out to kind of don't let it bring me down, kind of make it into something a little different as well, and it worked out pretty good, I think.
That's pretty cool. We've been having more metal bands and harder rock bands on the show. Because I'll tell you what, a lot of you say the same thing. Got a song, sat down within a day or two, it was done. That's freaking amazing. Everybody out there, if you're in like pop or regular rock, learn from these guys because they crank them out, man. Dig from the gut. Because last couple of weeks I've had bands say, yeah, I made a beat. He got a lyric, and in 2 days we had a song. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I think we wrote every time we went up there, we either wrote like 4 or 5 songs in one night. I think we
Bro,
wrote,
it was actually kind of fucking crazy. Like we winged like a lot of these songs on the album just in one night up one, like lyrically wise at least. These guys did their part, writing amazing instrumentals. But yeah, we went up there and just winged these lyrics in like one night. But every time we did it, we were like, how are these so good somehow? Like we were like, I don't get it.
yeah.
Seems to be the magic that follows you guys. Jordan, let's hear from the guy responsible for the beat making, if you will, the drummer. What'd you think about this new one and your process? Because you guys are cranking out a lot of great songs.
Thank
Man, I'm not too sure what I have to say about it really. Um I think we were just well, we knew the vibe that AJ was going for and Parker was going for as far as writing it after Donnie kind of wrote a nice little instrumental to it. And as far as the drums go, you know, I think it was more towards like a melodic side, kind of a softer playing of the drums and adding a heavy twist to that.
I like it. Owen, how about you? Let's get you in there.
Yeah, well, this is actually one of my favorite songs on the album, and we didn't really have much to do with writing it, but um, laying down like the instrumentals in the studio, like it was it was definitely a good like fun experience, um, and like feeling the emotions that are in the song. Um, yeah, AJ and Parker really hammer it out with this one, and Donnie. It's like his songs, you can definitely tell that they're Donnie songs.
Okay.
And the instrumentals are heavy, melodic, and beautiful. And I'm just a big fan of it.
I love that. It's the best attitude is to be a fan of it because everybody's their own worst critic. I am. I listen to my voice. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is freaking terrible. So
Oh, yeah.
for you
I know
guys to
what
be
you mean.
loving what you're doing, that's big time stuff. Um,
Hmm.
Dylan, let's get your side of this one. Last but not least.
Yeah, so I know. I remember the day Donnie showed me the demo for this, and I was like, man, this is awesome. And then when you get to the end, there's this big pause, and I'm like, something's about to happen, and the breakdown hit, and I'm like, dude, this is going to be nuts. Like once I heard this demo, and I know doing it in the studio, like it came out great, and I kind of was flabbergasted when I heard, the chorus AJ put down and hearing some of the stuff Parker was doing. I was like, just how it all came together was amazing. And then I know when we play this live, like and breakdown hits, I don't know if you could tell, but I kind of go berserk on stage. But yeah, it's definitely a fun one to play
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, stage presence is awesome. And I do a thing, and I didn't want to say the phrase. I want to try to coin the phrase. Anyway, how people binge watch TV. I binge
Mhm.
listen. So when I find a band that I like that's new to me, even though they've been around, I binge listen. I get into it, and I'm like, God damn. So when your new stuff comes out, like some of the newer ones, I rush right to it. 'Cause I'm like, gotta see it. Gotta see if it keeps going. And you guys don't miss a beat. I gotta tell you, all your songs are incredible. But like I said, you've been putting out a lot of singles and got a brand new one coming out on Friday, My Last Breath.
Hmm.
We'll start the other way around. We'll start with Dylan. Talk about all the hard work. 'Cause you're doing a lot of work, putting out a lot of music, and it's great.
Yeah, so for that one, that's kind of funny because um, I did a lot of writing on Last Breath and instrumentally, and Donnie kind of helped uh, fill in the gaps on that one. And this one, when you hear it, it's definitely a very fast-paced song, and it has a has a nice melodic chorus in it. So I'm very interested to see what people think once this one comes out. Actually, but
I agree. Like I
yeah,
said, my alarm clock is going to be set for like 4 a.m. Friday to get up and see if it's out there and put my review on before the world because I'm freaking excited for it. Owen, how about you, man? The hard work and the new stuff.
The hard work, yeah.
A lot of hard work.
Definitely. When we were tracking these songs in the studio, I think we were in the studio for like 17 hours trying to get all this stuff done, trying to get all
Jeez.
these songs. It was rough. It was long nights, but you can hear all the hard work on the album, and especially in My Last Breath. This one's awesome. When I listened to it at first, it gave me like Lamb of God vibes, and
Cool.
I love that. It's very heavy. Definitely excited for this one.
Awesome. Jordan, your outlook on the The hard work and the new. We lost somebody. We lost someone. Anyway, Jordan, you're up.
Yeah, so actually, going along with what Owen sent, what he said, Lamb of God is one of my favorite bands, and it definitely gives a little bit of a Lamb of God feel.
Nice.
It's definitely a lot more fast paced than a lot of the other songs that we released, and it's honestly one of the hardest ones for me to play, but it's actually one of my favorites to play. Um, as far as like putting it together, I think the first time I heard like the riff on that, I was just going berserk in my head about the drums on it. I went from one idea to another idea to another idea. And then the guitar players and Owen, they were pitching in. And I think AJ and Parker pitched in a bunch too, as far as like the instrumentals go. And I think it turned out really, really good. So I'm
Awesome.
definitely excited for it.
Let's hear from the guys singing it.
Yeah, I would agree with Owen on that too. I feel like it definitely had a Lamb of God feel with I would say a kill switch twist. It's like if those two kind of had a baby. You know, Lamb of God and Kill Switch had a baby and just said, "Here's this song for you, sir."
Damn.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go a little different than the guys. I think, and that's kind of the beauty of music, I think. But
Sure.
on my end, I hear it like honestly being more like "As I Lay Dying," like a very "As I Lay Dying"
I hear
hitting
that.
song. I that's just what I get from it. But it was a fun song for whatever reason. When I first heard it, like when we were writing it instrumentally, like the first thing that popped in my head was like, I want to write this shit about pirates. I don't know why, but I was like, that's what I want to write it about. So that's what the song is really about. It's just about like a pirate getting thrown overboard and kind of singing his last words.
Last sea shanty.
Yeah, his
Man.
last thing coming to his head.
Can you
So,
give me a pirate impersonation?
oh man, I don't know.
That's all I got.
I couldn't resist that, but it's cool, man. I like your guys' approach. You know, it's certainly different. Now, the
Yeah.
thing I like, and I don't mean to be like a sexist jerk, ladies. I apologize, but there's certain bands and certain female friends. I'm like, oh, come see this band because I know you like hard bands, heavy bands, and they'll be like, nah, I'm not going to that. Nah, I don't want to go to that. Like they stick with the commercialized stuff.
Yeah.
So when I hear females in the audience screaming for a band, I know this band's got something. That 400th anniversary show, man, men and women just screaming out for you guys when you got on stage. How does it make you feel, man? How does that kind of fan reaction from anybody, male, female, podcast host who's like shaking in his boots, nervous to be talking to one of his favorites? How does that guys make you feel? Let's start with Jordan. We'll come back around.
All right. I guess hearing the crowd out there, no matter if they're a small crowd or they're a big crowd, it doesn't really matter to me personally. It kind of gives you that adrenaline boost and it drives you more. And instead of like, because we've got like a little intro that we got going on before our set starts, hearing the ladies and the fellas out there, like, it kind of just makes you want to run up there and just get to it. Honestly, it gives you a
It
big
did for
boost
me. I
of
started looking at
energy.
the crowd and I'm like, and a shout out to Nick from Strange Culture, the singer. Nick's like, yo, dude, I'm telling you, the floor. And I'm like, okay, a lot of people running out. Let's see, because I only listened to very little snippets when I saw the lineup.
Dude, we love Nick from Strange Culture. Dude. We
Strange
love
Culture is
them.
awesome.
They're awesome.
Yeah, we
They're
love
awesome.
Shout out to Strange Culture, man.
One of
That's
my
great. I'm going to
favorites.
let Nick know that if he's not here. I told him you were on tonight, so I'm going to get there. So
Hey.
hopefully he chimes in. So,
Hey,
Thank you,
but
Nick.
but Jordan, I like what you're saying there, and the adrenaline, for sure. Owen, what do you feel, man, when you're out there and the crowd's going nuts for you?
Yeah, like what Jordan said, the adrenaline rush is unreal. Like when I first started playing on stage, I thought that I'd shit myself up there, right? But once you feel that energy from the crowd and like they're into it. It's like it gives you a boost of confidence to like headbang your heart out, to like play your heart out, for the singers sing your heart out. It's awesome. And for sure, if you're hearing screaming in the crowd, if you hear a super high pitched screaming one, it's probably my girlfriend. She's got this crazy, like, banshee scream. It's crazy. I don't know how she does it.
Was she in the center of the crowd?
Yeah, I
Because
think so.
I'm sort of remembering that absolute screech, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what the? But that's the
yeah,
kind
that's
of
probably
vibes you
her.
guys get.
Yo,
AJ Parker, when you're up there singing, man, how does that feel? Because I know you guys probably do the most crowd interaction, when everybody sees the crowd. You guys are in it with a dual singing of soft, not soft, I'm sorry, clean, and some harsh screaming. Great stuff. How's it feel with that crowd, man?
Honestly, like, the crowd's kind of everything for me, man. Like sometimes, like if you have a crowd, like for instance, we played a show not too long ago, a couple months ago. Like the crowd wasn't necessarily giving us the exact reaction that we wanted, and it wasn't even just like for us. It was more of like for all of the bands that were playing that night. So
Yeah,
it's one of those things where when you see that, it kind of made me want to just go harder. Like it made me want to just
nice.
fuck it. I'm gonna give you something to cheer for then, and then yeah, I just bring my emotions onto the stage and just hit it hard. And then, like they were saying with the adrenaline thing, it's definitely a huge rush. Like you get out there and you see all the people. Sometimes it's kind of like a oh shit, but
heart's
then like
pounding.
you start going, and then at least for me, once I get through that like first half of the song, and then it's good. You can hear the bit when we play shows and you can hear people through our in ears. That's how you know it's gonna be a fun time. Like
Oh
you
wow.
hear that and you're like,
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That
So
makes sense. I call guys like you and sets like yours the neck pain or the day after. And everyone's like, what's that mean? I'm like, next day after, I'll feel it in my neck, man, from headbanging along. But your music, your vibe, everything from the stage presence all catches it. You can't help it, dude. Your head's rolling. Dylan, how do you feel about it, man, getting up there on stage?
Oh, I love it. It's like a drug sometimes. I tell you, it's crazy. Um, I know, like Parker was saying about. I know what show he's talking about. There was one where we just like there's a lot of people, but none of them were moving, and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like getting pissed. I got pissed,
yeah,
and
Fans do get pissed. I do not lie about that.
yeah,
I tell people, get moving, they get pissed. Nah, they don't know.
I think
yeah,
it's
and it's funny because afterwards you hear from a bunch of people, "Oh, we really like you guys are really good," and I'm
that's
like,
the funniest part.
I would have never known that.
It's the funniest part. Like
Yeah, we don't feel that.
Joe, dude, I swear, I shit you not. We've taken more pictures with fans that night than ever before, and it's like y'all weren't even moving. It was kind of just like,
We get spoiled at our home shows.
And I hate to boss people around, but I'm like, yo, let's go.
yeah, sometimes, man.
Like my wife said, you don't act your age. I don't, because I'm not that young a guy. But this head will bang all friggin' night. I don't do as well moshing anymore. I got knocked out a couple times, and that might be passing me. My wife
Ooh,
kind of gives me the no moshing allowed rule. But this head bangs, and you guys make it move, man. I was friggin' feeling it that night. It's absolutely incredible.
we try.
Uh, yeah, man, and it's perfect. How long have you guys How long have you guys been together, and how did this project come together? Because in my opinion, watching everybody do their piece on stage, it's perfect. It's perfect work.
So
Let's start with Ellen.
Yeah, we've. I think I joined the band last December, I think. So it's been a little. Actually, I'm not sure. I lost track of time, but I think it's been over a year for sure.
Yeah, we've been like a full band for like about 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it like probably just hit about 2 years, but so me and Donovan actually kind of like started the whole project together. I was just like talking to a few of my friends before, and I was like, I kind of want to start a band, and then they were like, well, I'll learn how to play instruments. Well, let's just brief that up. That did not work. So then what happened was me and Donovan got together and we started writing stuff, and then I brought in AJ to do more of the singing stuff. I was doing the screaming. Donovan brought in actually the rest of these three boys here, and then came up with a name. We wrote our EP, our first EP that we came out with, and then here we are now.
Mm.
But
Incredible.
four or
Dylan,
five singles.
right? Dylan, ever a doubt in your mind when you first met these guys and got out there?
Oh no, I knew it, if Donnie was with them that it was going to be awesome. Just
Cool.
I remember I remember hearing like AJ would always sing like Daughtry and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm like this guy can sing. So that was cool. And then like, Parker's always rip like we're hearing Parker rip vocals. That was awesome. And then like Owen does a lot of writing for us, and he just like pulls songs out of his butt. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how he does.
He wrote a lot of the
Yeah.
songs on the album, man.
And
He's a
then
super
Jordan, of
writer.
course, Jordan, he's like a beast on the drums. So it's
He
everybody.
just
Like I
clicked
think
right
it's so
away.
fortunate.
It was crazy.
Yeah, because drumming, metal music, everybody is super important, but the drums, that crash is one of the big parts of it. And Jordan, you kill it, dude. Just do freaking great job at it. I want
Thank
to
you.
drop this by you guys. I usually ask who your influences are, but instead I'm going to do something in reverse. I'm going to give you a question about a potential influence, and let me know if you guys are on board with this. Volcano, green, lava, orange. Okay, another spam. Good evening. I think. I get them.
What?
It happens. I have no idea what that means. If it's friend of your guys, I apologize. No idea what that meant. But I'm gonna drop the name on you. I'm gonna start with Dylan.
Okay.
Black Sabbath. Did Black Sabbath influence you guys, Ozzy, all that, or is it something that okay, it already came when they laid some groundwork? How on a scale of 1 to 10, how Black Sabbath influenced your musical career?
I would say growing up and learning guitar, I'd say they're at about 6 or 7 out of 10. I know one of my favorite songs to play that it just had like such a sinister vibe to it was War Pigs.
Oh,
Like at
that's
the
an awesome song.
end.
Hmm.
Love that song, dude.
And like I definitely listened to Black Sabbath growing up. Like I did really like them. They weren't like a huge like one of my main bands, but like I know they've influenced a lot of other bands I listened to. So yeah, they were definitely a pretty big influence in my
Little
playing
piece
career.
of it at least. I definitely want to go to Jordan next because for me, Black Sabbath was never about drums. No offense to drums in general, but it was never really about drums. It was always about Ozzy, of course, and the riffs and all that. Were you a Sabbath guy at all? Did they give you any influence?
Yeah, actually, growing up, my parents showed me a lot of older music like that, Ozzy, Motley Crue, that era of rock and metal. And actually, Black Sabbath kind of clicked right away as soon as I started listening to them. I started hearing their songs in movies and things like that. And I was like, okay, this is cool. You know, I did a little bit more of a deep dive search on them. I started trying to learn their songs. I would say that they're drumming in that, not taking a swing at their drummer or anything, but I would say it's more of that entry level. It's definitely something that if you're learning,
You can
like
pick
you
some
can
of
pick up on it pretty quick.
Yeah, that's actually.
the
I mean, I
drums and
I, I took drum lessons and I suck at it. That's why I'm on this end of the mic. But and I figured like some of the beats are kind of common. And when they said in the past that they can do without them, I still think they can. I mean, no
Still
offense,
good
but of
parts.
course, um, still better than Lars, dude. Anybody's better than Lars. I can hit this cane and be better than Lars, and I can't play for shit. I'm sure all of us could do that. Shout out Lars, we love you, bro. Uh, Owen, how about you, man? Black Sabbath? Any influences, vibes?
At this point in like my music taste, not really, but I know that Black Sabbath is like the heart of so many metal bands and stuff. Like so many bands are influenced by them. So I feel like in some way we are, but I can't think of any song that I've written that's like, that's inspired by Paranoid or War Pigs or something.
Sure.
But growing up, I loved listening to War Pigs. That song is just
I love that
unlike
song.
any other.
I mean, that's my outlook, on it too. Like, there's select songs to me that just were the bed of metal, and then a lot of people go, "Oh, Beatles brought this that, and the other thing." That's fine. but
Hmm.
Sabbath to me brought the hard sound. AJ Parker, you guys?
I would say I grew up with listening to a lot of 70s and 80s. My dad was, 57, and I
That's
mean,
good parenting, kids.
yeah, I grew up I grew up listening to almost every 70, 80 band you can think of, and I think I take influence from everybody, but for this project, for this band, I would say I didn't take a lot of influence, through them. But I mean, I love Black Sabbath. I love Ozzy and stuff like that. But yeah, not wasn't really in my taste for this band personally. Anyway,
Makes sense.
Yeah, I like Ozzy. I take more inspiration off of his like stage presence. You hear about like the bat and everything, and
Yeah.
The
like
ants.
it's cool. Like you think of it, and it's like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Like you know what I mean? Sorry if I'm cursing too much on here,
Ah,
but
man.
it's
It's all
like
good.
they're like, you're that's crazy. But people would love to see that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like um, stage presence for me is like a big thing. I think, and yeah. So musically wise, not really too much. I honestly, I couldn't really even tell you a Black Sabbath song to be honest, which is I know it's probably terrible, but like if you look through my playlist right now, you'd be like, what the hell? Like, how is this guy even
I
a
got a couple
fucking
in there.
metal? How is this guy even like, you know? But yeah,
My music selection is quite the same. Everybody's like, you listen to metal, you talk to metal bands, and did I just hear Luther Vandross on your music? I'm like, no.
dude,
Ripping
I
through
got
that
anywhere
lyric.
from like Big X the Plug to like fucking Cannibal Corpse. It's crazy.
Big eggs.
There's Christmas music on mine, Harry Connick Jr., Next time I see you guys, I'm turning in my car. Well, half of my car, because I still do this and I still have a blast with this. I talk about having a blast with this, and obviously there's a lot of work involved, of course. How often do you guys get together? How often are you together? And are there breaks where you kind of go your own separate way? Start the vocalist of the group, AJ and Parker.
Not as much as we should. Let's put it that way. Not
Oh,
as
all
much as
right.
we should. But um, yeah, we've been practicing our asses off kind of recently more. Getting ready. We're doing a headline show August 9th at the HMAX. So we're kind of clicking back into it. I know at least I had a lot of vacations in the past like month. So I was kind of dragging behind on that. So yeah, but we're gonna start kicking into high gear here and get ready. That's like our album release show, so we're you know got to make
Awesome.
it good.
Got to be our best.
They're one of the amazing places out there too, HVAC. Definitely
Yeah, that
check it
place is so
out.
awesome.
If you're local, check it out and follow the socials down the bottom, my socials, etc. To share that and get out there and support these dudes. AJ, what do you think, man?
Yeah. Well, I'm blanking out.
I
Sorry,
get
sorry.
that, dude.
What was the question one more time? Sorry, I blanked out.
I forgot the hell I just asked. Jesus Christ.
He
Yeah,
just
I
asked.
blanked out.
He just asked how much we get together.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Thank. Oh my God.
Sorry, I
I'm
got.
telling you, man. I'm geeked out. I'm like in another world. You guys are that great.
Yeah, we get. I mean, Parker's right. We definitely should be getting together more often. But when we do get together, I mean, we practice for at least 3 hours, maybe maybe a little more,
yeah,
and
we
we
hit it pretty
we
hard.
we do it until we are like that's what we want. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to like brag or anything, but because there's always improvement. We always have to improve. Always, there's nothing but improvement.
Middle.
But when we do get together, we are all so very talented that usually we click within like the first two songs that we play, and it's like, oh, there we go. So, and yeah, we should get together definitely more often. But we're busting our asses right now, practicing a lot. So.
Who are we blaming? Let's blame Dylan. Dylan, you're next, bro.
It's all
How
Dylan.
often
Sorry,
do
I'm
you
running
guys get
around. I
together?
just looked. I looked and like I had to grab my charger. But yeah. So
It's like somebody broke in your house and you're running away.
body chopping them. Yeah. So I know when we first started playing and we were learning the material, we got together like 2 or 3 times a week, and we were playing like what felt like forever. And we, because we did that, we really ingrained our songs in our head. And I know I play a lot on my own as well, and sometimes I'm like, man, we really got to get together, and we do. And it's like, I get worried because like, oh, we haven't played in a while or something, and then we get together, and it's like we knocked it out of the park, you know. So it's a good feeling, and but you know, it's nice to get on like a nice schedule. But like Parker said, you know, with it being summer, people have vacations and whatnot.
Well,
It's
when you
sometimes
say
it
you
gets
guys,
tough.
I'm sure. When you say you guys don't get together a lot, some of the other bands that tune in are gonna get jealous when they hear how you guys crank it out for not getting together often enough. Let's go with that one. How do you feel, man, about the time? More time, less time, more break? What do you think?
I'm gonna have to agree with the guys. We definitely need more time to practice, and it's not because like we're getting rusty or anything. It's just like, the more you practice, the tighter you are, and like, um, I know I have been slacking a little bit on my own practicing, just trying to figure life out, like pay bills and stuff, and then everybody's schedules are conflicting and stuff. It's difficult, but we're trying to make it work for sure.
I, I feel you, and I'm going to not take a jab at either one of us because I know podcasting ain't bringing in no cash, but the music scene's hard to break into it. Later on, I'm going to talk about, like, if you're out there watching, stay later on because I'm going to talk about the do's and don'ts when it comes to supporting bands and how you can do it properly so guys like this can make it their lives, man, because we need more of it. Jordan, your outlook.
For sure.
Well, I guess I can be the last one to say that I agree with everybody else in the chat here. Um, we definitely need more practice, not only because we've got lots of shows coming up. We've got our headline at HMAC, and we've got a 3 show run with Dead Within Days and Lives Lost.
Saw
But
that. Awesome.
I think that we definitely need to constantly be practicing because I feel that the more that we get together, the better we perform on stage. Uh, we can show up to practice after not practicing with each other for a month and, have a great practice. Sometimes they're not, and we need some work. But I feel like ultimately, when we're practicing once a week, twice a week, and we're also having shows in between that, that really helps with our stage presence. Although, recently we have been vacation and we've been working on our socials and stuff like that. But,
It's big.
we're getting back to it.
Yeah, socials are definitely a big part of it,
And
too.
kind of to touch on that one more time, and then
Yeah,
we can move on. But our studio producer, Lee Fenstermaker, he said it before to my dad, and it is very true. Somehow we always pull it off. I don't understand how, but it does not matter what situation we are in. Somehow Atlas and Hold always pulls it off. And like it's like he's like, I just don't get it. Like they shouldn't be able to, but they do. It's like I really don't get it.
you heard it here first. Next time you go to see these guys on stage, remember, they don't think they belong there.
Yeah.
But that's kind of great, and I'll tell musicians, when they're like, "Ah, sorry, we suck tonight," or "Sorry, I missed this and that." Some of the venues, some of the bars, the smaller places on it is where you work at it. It's where you build it and perfect it. And there's never a shame in that. Like, oh, I missed a note or I broke a string or whatever. Look, learn from us because we want to be there for your beginning the way we want to be there, for it as well. And you guys be there for us. So yeah, man, do a little something. Like I said, if you're at a smaller place, smaller crowd, whatever, break a string, sing the wrong lyric, whatever it is, I'm still coming another fucking time. I'm coming. Do you guys feel that you've gotten sharper on stage? Though? We'll start with Jordan. Do you think you're definitely better in sync now as a stage back?
Um, like on stage and stuff.
Yeah. Like, do you think you guys are meshing really well?
I think I honestly think that I would say probably our second ever show was when we finally meshed. Like our first show was kind of our learning. Some of us had experience doing shows prior to the band, all that, like me and Dylan and his cover band and stuff like that. But Um, as far as a group, for us, our second show and on, it just gradually got better and better. And then we would all, give each other constructive criticism on, hey, maybe try this, or if you try this, it would be really cool. And then, now that we're coming through to it and we're in the flow, um, the past few shows have been really, really great, especially with crowd engagement, getting the crowd to
Yeah.
react the way that we want them to. In our song Kiss of Death, there's that big break at the end of the song. And I'd say pretty much every show we can get the crowd to jump at that break. And
Nice.
that's primarily up to AJ and Parker. And those guys do a really good job at doing that. So
We're playing that song after you guys go, so in a few minutes, stick around. I'm gonna play that one as well. Owen, how you feel, man? Is this thing clicking really well? Like, it seems like you guys have got a nice little regimen on stage.
Yeah, I think we click really well. We've got really good stage chemistry. I know there's a lot of times when Dylan will say to me after the show, like, "Dude, I was looking at you. I was trying to do some cool stuff, but you weren't looking." And I totally completely missed the cues. But I think we have really good stage energy, and like we know when to bring the heat, and we know when to cool it back, and then build everybody up. I think we've done pretty well. I think there's room to grow, but yeah, I'm proud of our stage presence and all that stuff.
I like it. Dylan, how you feel out there?
Well, I don't know if you remember, but at the underground and that, usually when I get after I get off stage, my neck hurts afterwards. I know I think we all try to really bring the heat when it comes to putting on a performance, and I tried to give it my best. But it was definitely interesting. Like Jordan said, our first show was kind of a learning experience, and I know me personally, I still get nervous, but like I would get nervous where like either I got to throw up or something. Like it was
Oh
it
yeah.
was bad. And it's I've definitely calmed down. I still get like a little like a bit of the jitters, but
I
yeah,
get
I
it every
think
Tuesday night, dude. 8 years later, every Tuesday, I'm like, oh my god. So I get
yeah.
that.
Hmm.
So that's definitely something that I think we've gotten to the point where we can go up there and just kick butt, and we know we can do it. So
Very cool. Not to get anybody scolded, but the head of the class in every show is the singers. So now you're going to hear the singers thinking how you guys are doing on stage. Now, I think it looks great. AJ and Parker, you want to give a little something about the stage and how you guys feel up there now? Because, like I said, man, it looks like it meshes really well.
Yeah, I think that the boys do good. Honestly, I mean, there is always room to improve. We always got to get better, but I think that within the first like 3 or 4 of our shows, we started really like clicking and being like, "This is what we need to do," and then we need to do more of this, and we need to find the right times to interact. And like Owen was saying, it just how to, bring it and pull it back, and So I think we're doing good, but there's always room to improve, of course, and yeah, I think me and Parker criticize ourselves more than anything, more than them, because like as you said, we're the front men. We got to be the most interactive with the crowd, and sometimes we aren't, but we try to do our best, and we're definitely getting better at that.
Yeah, I would say definitely one thing that we could improve on is I would say crowd interaction. Sometimes we do slack on that a little bit, but I think as far as like all of us clicking, like I don't really know if we ever had too big of an issue with that. Like I feel like ever since we like got together, started practicing, playing shows, like and I don't want to sound like cocky or anything when I say that, but like I just feel like we all meshed very well. And then especially with like me and AJ, we've been buddies for years and years and years. So then when we got together and we started writing lyrics and doing stuff like that, studio wise, even like on stage together, like
Yeah,
we just clicked very, very well.
we
And
definitely feed off each other's energy, and we're there for each other up there, and it really makes it a
yeah, it
hell of a
definitely
lot
does.
easier. It makes it a hell of a lot easier to do everything so far as performing live and writing lyrics. It's just so much easier, and
Yeah,
we're
definitely.
like best friends, so it really clicks. It really clicks.
And
I
then
like that.
our like first few shows, I know at least our first few, like I was kind of the more of the anchor for AJ a little bit nerve wise because you know I I never had like the nerves going up on stage, like a little bit, but not too much. Where I'm like, dude, trust me, we're gonna be fine, dude. You know we kill it every time.
He
We'll
always
be all
thought
right. We'll be all right. We'll be like,
He
you know
always
what I mean?
calmed
I'm
me
like,
down.
we'll be good. And then he's like, nah, no, you're right. You're right. So that dynamic, like, and I love being that for him. It's a good feeling knowing that like when he's up there, I'm more comfortable because that is why I'm more comfortable being next to him singing along with
Same
all
here.
the rest of these guys. They're just we're all like best friends, so it's just great.
Same here,
And the cool thing is see you guys on stage. Two singers first, so I told a lot of people that. Like, well, isn't that tough? No, I think you guys work it out terrifically. Second
Yeah.
of all, there's no, like, to me, I look at this band, I'm like, all right, nobody stands out. Like, there's no, like, oh, I'm the leader, or, oh, that guy makes all the decisions. It seems like you guys as a team put it all together, and everybody gets a great share, a fair say. And that's what I think brings power to you guys. I look at all five of you guys out here, and I'm like, yeah, these guys, I feel it, man. The timing of the questions answered tonight, just the way it went around the room, and it's great stuff. And you guys are awesome, and I root for you 100%. Obviously, we've got the new song coming out Friday. And like I said, if you're not going to wake up early, you absolutely suck. Find
Yeah.
Atlas at Home. Or Atlas at Hold. There's that too. Facebook at Atlas at Hold. Instagram, of course, one long word, at Atlas at Hold. Linktree / Atlas at Hold. The website, www.atlasathold.com. The new single, My Last Breath, drops this Friday. I will be up 4 a.m. If I don't tag it by
Yeah.
5 a.m., I want the entire audience to watch this live or recorded to punish the shit out of me on my Facebook page. So I promise to be up for
Let
it.
him know. Let him
And
know.
let me know, indeed. And tell your friends to follow this band. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. We'll wake each other up, Nate. We'll give each other that wake up call at 4 a.m.
Hey, I think
Yeah,
Nate's
Nate.
profile picture is at our shows actually.
That's
Now,
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
I'm pretty
Yep.
sure his
Ah!
that's that
Phantom
one.
Power. Phantom
I love
Power.
it. Very cool. And another great musician, Chris Peace from the Circus Arts in the house, and he likes all kind of music.
What's up,
I mean,
Chris?
What's up, Chris?
they play more of a.
Hey,
They're
Chris.
actually the WMMR out here in Philly. They're the local Shots Artist of the Month, Circus Arts. So shout out to them guys. And he's a fan of all kind of music. We are here. Everybody's welcome here. And like I said again, I love the metal community. Shout out to Zach and American Mosh Pits and Nick and the people that work hard to bring a harder rock and metal scene to the area. Guys, I'd love to invite you back sometime after some new stuff drops. What do you think?
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah,
Absolutely.
that would be awesome.
For
Love
sure.
being back.
April,
And,
no, not April. August 9th. We actually have a whole album coming out for you, so I'm excited for you to hear that too, man. So
Mhm.
yeah, definitely maybe sometime after that we can get on again and hit it hard, man.
We would love it. Again, Apple Music, Spotify, it's all over my phone. It only takes seconds to download the amazing Atlas at Hold. Gentlemen, I thank you so much for the night, man. I ran late and I didn't think I'd ever let you. I'm actually off tomorrow, so if you really want to sit here till 4 a.m., listen to more of your songs, have them. No, I'm kidding. Let's give it up for Jordan, Owen, Dylan, AJ, and Parker. Fucking Atlas at Hold. Get to learn them, get to love them. Guys, thanks so much, man. We're
Thank
going to
you
play
for
some more
having us.
songs from the band today. Go.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Anytime, dude.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. They said if you think you got something that should be seen or heard earlier, reach out to me, man. Like, hey, man, let's get this back on. We'd love to have you.
Hell yeah, man.
For sure, man.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
man.
Yes,
Have a
thank
great
you.
night, guys. You're
Yep.
welcome.
Good night.
Thank you. Night.
We're going to slowly take them out of the screen and thank them guys so very much. I tell you, like, and people say, like, my brother says a lot, man, when you were younger, you were like a little more shy, a little more quiet. Now you're out there and you just run up and meet people. Yeah, ask them to be on the podcast. You put your, you put your creative stuff on display. And I love it because you meet really great people. The music community, metal community, PA music scene, etc. To me, has become like a second family. I got a great family, they become a second family. And I love them for I love each and every artist that works hard, each and every band that shares each other, etc. One more time for everybody out there, the new single My Last Breath drops this Friday. Apple Music, Spotify. Like I said, it takes a few minutes to load it. So you can find them again, Atlas at Hold, to check out tour dates, etc. Facebook, Atlas at Hold. Excuse me, Instagram, one long word, Atlas at Hold. Linktree / Atlas at Hold, the website, www.atlasathold.com. Thank you, fellas, for coming on the program. Let's play another. We love it. We love playing music here. This is Kiss of Death. We were talking about it with the fellas earlier, and it absolutely rocks. So whatever you're doing, drop it, or else the song is going to just make you headbang so hard you might drop it. Kiss of Death. Tonight's guest, Atlas at Hold. This is the Yo Show, 100% live, Tuesday night. We'll be back. Enjoy. Red hot. I'm back here headbanging and getting down. Love it. Atlas at Hold. Kiss of Death. Tonight's guest, once again, stop screwing around. As soon as this show's over, jump on it. Atlas at Hold on Facebook and Instagram. One long word, lowercase Atlas at Hold. Linktree, the website, www. www.atlas@hold.com. Get to their music as soon as we are done. Get up at the crack of dawn Friday and get the brand new single, My Last Breath. Awesome. God, I'm so excited. Shout out to Jewel Tatey, who could not be with us tonight. Jewel had a bout with sun poison. She was upset. I hyped these guys so much. And she's one of the main reasons that we come out here and support local bands. So shout out to Jewel. Shout out to everybody that supports live music. Topics or my do's and don'ts? Let's do topics because the game Uno, very popular card game Uno, is being introduced to Vegas as a casino gambling game. I didn't read the article. Guilty. But are you playing against other people like at a poker table? Or are you playing Uno against the house? And also, night, Jeff. Great guests. They sound very cool and nice. I'm rearranging my living room. Been doing it for 3 hours now. My feet hurt. They have more room to walk. Yeah, man. Open it up and pop us on and pop on the great music. That'll get you going. Yeah, cards on the stealth. Speaking of Uno. But that's weird to me. Like Uno as a casino game. I mean, they always joke around about rock, paper, scissors and all that stuff. So, I guess why the hell not, right? Like, draw fours or you're losing money. I'm confused. I'm intrigued. I was just at Vegas, and my next stop, apparently, according to my wife, my next vacation is Aruba, apparently. No offense, shout out to Aruba. Still drinking this beer, I can't believe it either. But yeah, so no Vegas for a while, but I need somebody to update me on this. If you get out to Vegas, I need to know what this is all about. The new Dexter series is beginning, Resurrection. Good old Dexter, our favorite serial killer, the weirdest hero we've ever had in television history, in my opinion, is back. I started watching a little bit of it, and it was late at night by the time I got to it. We were out. By the time I got to it, it was late, so I didn't really dig in yet. I love what they've been doing with the Dexter character in the first one, and then the prequel one, and now this. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Jordan Baker, thank you for coming, dude. Absolutely appreciate it. Appreciate the emojis. We're big fans of people to share emojis on the program too. And thank you for coming on, dude. Great drummer, great band, terrific Atlas at Hold. Them first, then Dexter. Atlas Hold, absolutely. Friday, I'm telling you. Don't make me call you people. Because I will. Eagles, Cooper DeJean, last year's big-time rookie. I know I froze in between there because I wasn't sure exactly what it was going to be. Anyway, Cooper DeJean, very popular now in this town, was rookie last year and part of the integral part of the secondary that helped this team win the Super Bowl. Had a big touchdown interception in that Super Bowl as well. But he said he wants to focus on football, his team and his craft. They asked him about commercials and endorsement deals and all this stuff. He's like, you know what, I'm not really in that right now. Don't really bring it to me now because I want to focus on getting better, staying great, getting to another Super Bowl, etc. So he's a little more worried about his team and football as I'm sliding down the chair. I love it. I think so far this kid has said everything correct. As says Quinyon Mitchell, as has Jalen Hurts, etc. Oh, we're going to talk about that in a bit. Who's coming on tomorrow night and next couple nights. But Cooper, yeah, like a class kid. The latest young core they brought in is a lot of classy kids. I like it. A lot of people say we're cocky, arrogant. No, we're happy to win, like everybody else. Has nothing to do with this gigantic photo I have down here. That's absolutely nothing to do with me being jaded and showing you the giant Jalen Hurts photo. No! Nothing to do with that at all. It's all about Cooper. It's all about the Eagles, god damn it. Cowboys are talking a lot of preseason shit. Dallas has a lot to say this offseason. You better hope you come this year, because if not, I might start my own sports podcast just to yell at Dallas fans. I kind of love it. Yeah, but Cooper said no endorsements for me, man. No commercial stuff like that. Right now, football, let's get better at it. Let's keep moving. So shout out to Cooper DeJean. Like I said, always says the right things. You know my little thing about drummers. Drummers, shout out to Jordan. But a lot of these drummers are leaving bands. And the latest is Matt Cameron, of course, of Pearl Jam. And he left Pearl Jam and then said, I'm not retired. I'm just separating from the band. The other drummer going. And everybody says, they had the toughest of, I don't know. To me, 4 or 5 pieces. But he said, yeah, I'm not retired. It's moving on from a project. Not sure what he has in store or where he'll land, but we'll keep our eyes out. Matt Cameron of Pearl Jam, one of the latest drummers to step aside. We do have program tomorrow night and Thursday night. We got a pair. We'll talk about that shortly as soon as I find the banner. My apologies to the team in American Mosh Pits here. But Thursday, we're doing a real special one. American Mosh Pits has gotten together to bring you Non-Point. And I wanted to share that because, like I said, the guys in American Mosh Pits went through great lengths to get this band here. They got a massive following, very cool band. Thursday night, it is going to be right here. Non-Point. And telling you, man, I get so excited about this stuff. It is unbelievable. And like I said, we got a program tomorrow night, of course. Dale Myers reached out to me today. We'll have his band on tomorrow night. All in Blood, new band coming around. We'll have them tomorrow night on the program. All in Blood, and then Non-Point on Thursday. Yes, we're doing it Thursday. American Mosh Pits brings the stars. LFG indeed, my man Vince. American Mosh Pits, the dude, bringing me names and what's up? Did I miss anything? You missed the amazing Atlas at Hold. You missed a great conversation, and you got here just in time for me to kiss your ass. Thursday night, I appreciate, Vin, your hard work. Bring this together. Like I said, we're going to do a special night. We don't do them often, but we'll do it. Special Thursday night, a 3-headed Yo show this week. American Mosh Pits brings us Non-Point. All right, packing for incarceration. By all means, please keep bringing that up to me, that I'm going to miss this incredible lineup. Shout out to you, Vin. Shout out to the team and everything you do out there. You deserve it. It's going to be a great show. Like I said, Vin give me a lot of his great bands. Non-Point, of course, will be in the house Thursday night. We're here tomorrow night. Shout out tonight. I can't find the banner. There it is. Get the banner out of there. Let me get the picture out of there, too. Anyway, Wednesday, Thursday, why not? People at work joke and say, oh, Jeff's on TV. Well, I'm on your TV right now. I can be. Make sure you get us on your smart TV and make us larger. And check out all the programs. Like I said, August 19th, 8 years of the Yo Show. 8 years. And it doesn't stop there. Before we get to 8 years and guests to be announced, of course, we come back tomorrow night. The band All in Blood, new band. Let's talk about some new stuff and stuff they got going on. Come check them out tomorrow night, 8 p.m. All in Blood. July 17th, as we mentioned, a special Thursday night episode of the Yo Show. Make sure you come on out. American Mosh Pits presents Non-Point on the Yo Show. Very excited about that one, a special Thursday night. July 22nd, one of our great friends, one of our very first guest and bands that Jewel brought to us back in the day. Moonroof will be our special guest. I can hardly stand that. They'll be here on the 22nd. On the 23rd, Who They Fear. Thank you again, American Mosh Pits, for bringing us the band Who They Fear, July 23rd. July 29th, Philly local guy, Tim Johnson Jr. Say Jeff all the time, St. Ricketts. That's okay. We can mix it around. Never afraid to mix it around. Tim Johnson Jr. on the 29th, July 30th. Our good friends from Versailles, local band, will be in the house. August 5th. Talking about metal. Suicide Puppets are on the program. August 6th, Whale Falls. A couple big heavy hitters there. Our good friend Brady Hearn will make his fourth appearance, twice with his former band. Once as a solo guy, once again with a new band. August 12th, Brady Hearn back on the Yo Show. August 19th, as we said, 8 years of Yo Show. Wow. Guest to be announced, says Jeff. Pounds of Pavement, as he says. September 23rd, remember, we're going to kick off Halloween early this year. We're going to do like 1 or 2 Halloween shows in September, or September, early October. We start the 23rd as the lovely actress Kelsey Livingood is in the house with Mischief the Clown, her alter ego, on the 23rd. Who they fear released a new track available on all streaming services. Thank you, Vin, for jumping in there. And we're going to do like a new thing when Vin brings us the band and they're on that night. We're going to do Vin's Picks. Vin will be making some Wednesday video appearances on the program as we get into what they like. Let's hear what they like, in case you come here and not there. But you can't go there anyway, American Mosh Pits. I don't even know what St. Ricketts is, Jeff. I know you say, oh, they're the band. They're the band that plays the opening song. Okay. Big announcement from American Mosh Pits and Suicide Puppets 8-1. Yeah? I'm excited for that. Although that face looks sad. We go sad. Sad face? You just have to stick around to the O Show and subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Like us on Twitch. It gets confusing, but anyway, it's easy. THYOSHOW, the Yo Show. Check us out, add us, etc. We got great shows coming up. And great music. We're going to play another one. We're going to play an older one from Atlas at Hold. No, not older. I'm sorry. That one we're not going to make time for. Dead Weight is this one. This one absolutely rocks. Whoop. There we go. Tonight's guest, one more time. Atlas at Hold with the song Dead Weight. This is the Yo Show. Tuesday night. We'll be right back in a few. Enjoy. Grab a drink, damn it.
If I said Would you forgive me if I said I was wrong? All of this threatening, but we both know who's wrong. The end was destiny. That's what I chose to evolve. And I'm just suffering, but so was I all alone. Would you believe me if I told you my flaws? I'm tired of listening to all your rights, not your wrongs. No sense in suffering, not just agree that I'm wrong. You tried to break me, but I was already broke.
Holy shit. Dead weight. Tonight's guest, Atlas at Hold. Holy shit. So you see our friends at the Browning Sunday. Okay, their first USA festival performance at Incarceration. There's a fact you can drop, or sure will. Our man Ben and the great team of American Mosh Pits will be at Incarceration. And of course, they recommend the Browning Sunday. That's great. I'm going to go to Incarceration. JD, one of these years, we got to meet up at Incarceration. I like you too. And the great team of American Mosh Pits. We love them. We are a proud supporter of American Mosh Pits and my man Ben. Sure, why not? I'm all about it, dude. I am all about it. I was gonna wear my American Mosh Pit shirt tonight. Save it. Keeping it ready. American Mosh Pits on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Man, if you like a little headbang, some metal, some hard music, and you don't go to YouTube to see the videos they put up, you're missing out, man. I'm not a real fan. And we're gonna speak about that now because I'm gonna do a little something here, music podcast, and I'm not trying to brag that mine's great because I'm just one of the many that now they're doing it. We did it early. Me and Julie said 8 years ago. But other people have done it. And okay, so I feel a little bit of do's and don'ts. You do not. Or unless you want to. But there are some do's and don'ts, and this comes from a guy who is, not perfect. Made some mistakes. There you go. Over 1,000 hours of concert footage on their YouTube American Mosh Pits. Damn it, it's easy to spell. Mosh, M-O-S-H, Pits, P-I-T-S, American Mosh Pits. Damn it. YouTube, check it out. Great footage. And that kind of brings me to my point. Music podcast, there's do's, there's don'ts. If you're in it just for yourself and you're bringing these musicians in to get you views only, that's not going to work. It is absolutely not going to work. If you think it's just about your podcast or your radio show or who you're going to be first of, oh, I found this first, yes, it's not for you. We're talking about the band's real support. I do know you've been here for more than that, dude. That was more than 2 years. I lost track of how many TRT videos on my YouTube. That's okay too. We got a playlist. You know that. And I'm going to go down this little list that I made because to me, these are simple things that people can do to support local artists, original artists, music in your area. Because again, the t-shirt, support live music, support local, support original. Here's some things, opinions of mine. You may hate them. You may love them, but either way, teach your friends. Don't hype, the ego race. Don't hype being a music podcast. If you go over like 0 shows, yeah, that's some of the stuff I'm saying has a little ego to it. But man, come to the shows and see these bands. If you're like the music scene, be in the music scene. I see a lot of people out there that are regulars that write and do stuff like this out there. There's some that don't, man. Come. Be either a fan, if you want to cover them like this. Be a supporter, man. Get to those shows. Do spend the small fee to see local bands live. Not just one for your benefits. Don't just say, oh, I'm going to see this band and go home. I know, younger bands, different story. Don't be like, well, I get to do this if I go see this band. That ain't cutting it, man. That ain't cutting it. Put out the money, stay for all, because you never know what next favorite band you're going to find. You'll come for one, you'll stay for all. Like my wife said the other night when we went down to the Rusty Nail. Right, stay for all bands. We, of course, Twisted, my wife knows very well. A couple of other bands, not so much. By the time she was done with Lyndhurst and Lives Lost, and now she enjoys. And we bought the shorts. Thanks, Ed. Tried to send me booty shorts. But anyway, we did that. She learned new bands now, so that's very cool. And yeah, I don't want to forget the band from Dudes from Up 24, August 2nd at the Rusty Nail. If you're local, you watch recorded or live, and you're around the Nail August 2nd, you get to see my dudes from Up 24. Love them guys. So yeah, man, make sure you and support. Absolutely. What else do we have here? We had don't get into personal life issues. And what I mean by this is, yeah, you could definitely care about these local people, if they're friends of yours, family, somebody you know and you follow for a long time. Very cool. Be that support, kind of lean on that relationship, but don't worry about trying to get an inside scoop or some drama and act like you're in the center of this. Don't do that. These artists deserve better than that. I see some silly things. Don't. Do share their music. Like I said, Friday morning I'm going to be up. I'm going to get that new song. I'm going to pop it on my social media. Oh, that's... Don't cheat. JD, you are the man, but don't cheat. A great one, though. So do share their music. Put it on your page. If you like it that much, put it on your whatever device, your phone, etc. And play it. Play it for your friends. Go to a party where people have that kind of style and play it. See what they say. My wife does it all the time. My wife got a lot of people liking bands around here. Saturday night, Brent Athen. Once again at Sweeney's. The best party in the area. Saturday night. Don't forget. Sweeney's, see? Yeah. So do share their music, please. Do, JD Wolf, buy merch. Merch. Easton Pizzeria, Easton, Maryland. One of the homes to American Mosh Pits presents. I like that. Very exciting. Nice plug, too, Vin. Plug anywhere around here, man. We are of the people. Buy bands merch. You see me wear shirts from... My wife claims 50 different bands. I don't think it's 50. There's a lot. So, even anything that says music on it. But buy merch. Makes a big deal. Do show them, like I said, to your friends and family. Hey, check out what I did tonight. Amen. That is how the band makes money. Or downloads, gotta start paying them more too. But yeah, show them to your friends and family. Found this band, check them out. What do you think? It's a view. It's another fan potentially. Like Chris from the Circus Art says, one fan at a time. I'm with that. Do follow and ask others to follow on social media. Most bands, 60% of their income is merch. There you have it. Thank you, Vin. Thank you, JD. Merch. If you like it, some of them got cool designs. And if you're a fan at all, and of any sort, even like, okay, buy it. Wear it. Let people see it, man. That's what it's all about. It's big. Very big. And follow and ask. Follow them. Okay, it takes a second. It's free. As I always say, YouTube, etc. is free. Click a button. It's that easy to follow. Free to follow. And then tell your friends if you like it. Hey, follow this. Like you should follow the O Show. Tell your friends. If you're not in a band and love another band, shout them out while you're on stage. Yeah. No, still not to be biased. I love everybody. Do play them in your car whenever you're out. If you're out, if you're going to the market, if you're going out for the night, if you're a single guy looking to meet some chicks, whatever. Oh, no, chicks. Sorry. Meet some girls, whatever. Play them in your car. Yes, comment and share on the post. That helps others see the message from the band. Yes, share. Your algorithm starts getting into if you're a big enough fan. Like here, we find these bands, and I find people like Vin, and you start a show like this, guys like JD Wolf, people are all over the place. Comments, shares, push, algorithm, etc. Work it, man. Work that social media to everybody's advantage because it's pretty good stuff, especially if you love a band that much. Play them whenever you can, cars, etc. Don't flood their work with fake views and fake fans and try to do bot stuff and all that. And it doesn't help. It's not helping the bands. I understand, like people say, oh, traction. Okay, and it's good to show traction, but don't try to kick a band off that way. What the band does with their future is them. In the beginning, really not the best way to start them out because you just don't know where that's going to lead, and things happen. One more song I have loaded up, Ashes of Pantheon. This is an older one, but I wanted to play it tonight before we go, which is coming up shortly. We come back and we're going to talk about who's coming on the program next couple of weeks, which I think we did. We're going to do it again anyway. We did. We're also going to do it again anyway. Alex says, hold Ashes of Pantheon. This one's about 4 minutes long. It's the last song we have tonight in the band. But we love them. Thank them for coming on. 4 big songs from them tonight and brand new stuff coming out. Alex said, hold. This is Ashes of Pantheon. We'll be back in 4 minutes. This is the Yo Show live Tuesday night. tonight's guest, Atlas, that hold ashes of Pantheon. Another terrific song here on the Yo Show Tuesday night. God, I got so much to do, so I almost forgot. Thank you, fellas, for awesome music, by the way. This is sick. Thank you, D20 King. Not quite sure who you are, but thank you. We definitely try. We have a lot of fun here with music and stuff that we do here. Couple things. Of course, I wanted to do the new man cave stuff that I came across over the last few days. But before we do that, we're going to do our little poll. I asked you all, Megan Fox, Scarlett Johansson, the battle we all waited for. Actually, I had a good amount of women get in on this as well. And, we got a final score. And it's even worse than it's gotten worse. It's like an absolute blowout for our girl, Scarlett Johansson. 34-10 over Megan Fox. 34-10. Okay. I'm a Scarlett fan. Apparently not a lot of Megan fans, at least in my realm. Of course, that is not the opinion of the Yo Show, where I think they're both pretty freaking awesome. But the vote is out, 34-10. Scarlett Johansson over Megan Fox. Congratulations. Yeah, 8 years of this stuff coming up. There's our girl, Scarlett Johansson, winning the Yo Show Award. Yes. Oh, we're doing Man Cave. Okay. These are great. And a shout out to the help of my man Brent Morrell and the help of my wife Cassie. We got ourselves two buttes, two autographed CDs, and this one is from Lady White Rat. As you know, the Yo Show is in the cover. Oh, it's over there. But anyway, the Yo Show gets a shout out in the cover, and the dudes all signed an autograph for me. Ashton, Luke, and Chase. Thank you, fellas. I absolutely love that. And one from Cat Rivers and the Second Sight. There's the band there who put up a courageous effort and some great videos over the weekend that my great friend Brent Worrell captured. Cat, Ava, Bobby, and of course, oh my God, I almost forgot Eric. I didn't almost forget Eric, but Rick, sorry, Rick, not Eric. Man, I'm never gonna live that one down. Anybody catches that. Love it either way. Great stuff. And a great night. Like I said, we are going to be back tomorrow night and Thursday night. Thursday night is a special one. Don't forget tomorrow night, 6:30, listen to WMMR. Catch the MMR Local Shots Band on Circus Arts. And the E's going again. Stupid E. Happen again. Are we done with the band things? Yeah. All right, so I got through all of that. Because there's some easy do's and don'ts. And one of the easiest is comment, share. Social media goes a long way. And show up. Put some money in there. Merch. Buy shirts. Like, you think about it, and I think about it this way. My wife's like, how much did you spend? Well, it's either like 3 beers or a cool piece of band stuff. And a lot of times I will pick the band stuff. Skin the Mantic. Thank you, gentlemen. T-shirt for our good friends at Skin the Mantic. Another terrific metal band in our area. I'm going to shut the beer. Cool t-shirt from them. Shouting out everybody. A shout out to the venues making it happen. Cosmic Arts Center, of course, thank you. And Sweeney's, of course. We absolutely love Sweeney's. And just every place out there, man, trying to make a difference, trying to get bands on stage. The Tom and Jerry's, Bridgeport Rib House, the Fun House. There's a lot out there. HMAC, of course, and XL Live. There's tons of places, man. So, support them. Check them out. Get there. Again, tomorrow night and Thursday this week. Next Tuesday night, Moonroof. We're excited to have them back. It's been a while. They played a key concert show for us and we loved it. They were so great. Real nice dudes. Excited to have them back. And excited the following Tuesday, they said, for Tim Johnson Jr., who was on when we were just audio. And he's a Philly kid. He's a great artist. Now we get him on audio and video. And you can see more unusual stuff. Like, again, I was so inspired last week that I'm showing random collectible figures. This is Korn in all its glory. 2, 3, 4. This is Korn. This is the weird things that go on my desk Tuesdays and Wednesday nights. CM Punk. CM Punk. No shame, bro. No shame. Every time I join, it's too late. Seems like you end the stream. Well, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I promise you will catch it. It's the O Show. Ranked a top 50 show in the world by the New York and Los Angeles Weekly Times. World. We thank you. Pretty great stuff. Awesome stuff tonight from Atlas at Hold. Make sure you follow them. Facebook, Atlas at Hold. Instagram, at Atlas at Hold. Linktree, /Atlas at Hold. Website, www.atlasathold.com. Brand new single. Last Breath drops this Friday. Their music is on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and much, much more. Check it out. It's hard to time things you can. I can imagine. I'm going to tell you a story real quick. Talk to you all live from the road to Ohio Thursday night. LFG. You got it, bro. The Road to Incarceration. Thursday night. With Vin and the boys live from the car. I can't wait. Psyched to see what Incarnation has to bring. But yeah, so we were supposed to have, and somehow I managed to forget. Oh, Haley De Sola Pinto from Below Deck was supposed to be a guest on our show. And she did not realize the right time either, and we had to cancel it. And I'm still trying to get her on since. Kind of a goof on my end to not realize the difference because we've had British or UK on before. So I guess I should be learning that. My wife sent me this awesome band today. She's like, get them. I'm like, UK, man. You're not going to be able to do it. Kind of sucks. So I showed the man cave stuff, did the beer, showed Korn, did songs. Oh, I want to have a shot. Let's go to Dennis tomorrow. Okay, a shot before our 8 years as we climb towards 8 years. A little something for all the people that support. Jack Daniels Winter Jack by my good friend Brent Worrell. Cheers. Fantastic. One for Jewel TV and Brent Worrell and my wife. 8 years, time to cry. J.D. Wolfer, so out to remember. In August, 8-year show, and I'll cry. That's what I do. Some emojis, a thumb up from that Rhonda Marie. Thank you very much for that. Heart emojis from Scott Ross, Jordan Baker, and Nyla Central. Thank you very much as well. Thank you to Atlas at Hold for a terrific night. We had such a great time tonight. I love those guys. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you check out the new music on Friday. I'm off, so after this music, I'm going to listen to more music, but we take you out with this one. And it is the WMMR Local Shots Band of the Month and one of our great friends, the Circus Arts. The reason, I can't believe I missed you got here just in time before it ended. You're here! Although you got to rewatch it, man, because Atlas at Hold is cool as friggin' shit. Anyway, did I mess that up? No, share this. So tomorrow night, 6:30, 93.3 WMMR. And if you're not in the area, you can get WMMR on iHeartRadio or go to their website, WMMR.com, 93.3 here in Philadelphia. This is their Local Shots Artist Band of the Month, one of our great friends, the Circus Arts. We're going to take you out tonight with an amazing Yo show with the song Baby Bye Bye. And the video, which features myself, my wife, Joel Tatey, Steve Higgins. Look for your friends. Look for the Yo Show gang and their friends on this video, Baby Bye Bye, the Circus Arts MMR Band of the Month. Thank you to them. Thank you to Atlas at Hold, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great night. Thank you, American Mosh Pit. Vin, you are the freaking man. Good night.
Ever since you left, I haven't slept for days. Green, white wine, torn and frayed. Living on borrowed time. Take what you want, the guitars are mine. What you say? Maybe we have some fun. Down on the couch, or one on one. Living, loving, wish upon. Stars come out at night. Hope you don't ever lose that twinkle in your eye. Baby, bye bye. Talking that jive. Baby, bye bye. Telling those lies. Baby, bye bye. Keep to your secret, you better believe it. Baby, bye bye. Pardon the excuse, it makes no sense. Beg your pardon and my difference. I've been towing the line. I would rather watch the paint dry. Heard all the fuss of my so-called friend. I fed your cat, how could you forget? Once or twice, never again. Names they come and go. Rules go on and so. So I try. Baby, bye bye. You talking and jive. Keep telling those lies. Baby, bye bye. Keep your secret, you better believe. Living on borrowed time. Take what you want. Bye bye. Baby, bye bye. Keep talking that jive. Baby, bye bye. You keep telling those lies. Baby, bye bye. Keep to your secret. Baby, bye bye. Bye bye, baby. Baby, bye bye. Bye bye, baby. Bye bye, baby. Baby, bye bye. Bye bye, baby. Baby, bye bye. Baby, bye bye.